812, largest triangle area. You have a list of points in the plane. Return area of the largest triangle that can be formed by any of the 3 points. Uh, oh man, uh, it's kind of annoying in the sense that it's formed by. Okay, I mean, what is n? N is 50, so that should be okay. Um, and I guess you have to return a double. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing here is that's kind of like weird as part of an interviewee question is you have to figure out how to do the area of a triangle, which yeah, which is kind of annoying. How do it? Oh yeah, you just take the semi parameter and then or something like that, right? Uh, which is a formula, which is I guess probably why it's easy, uh, uh, but like it's not interesting. I mean, it is literally like a trivia. Like, hey, do you know how to find an area of a triangle? Um, but and if you don't, then like, what hint are you going to give it? Uh, okay. Um, we have to. So I think the area of a triangle is I forget what the name of these things are called, but it's but oh, is it? I guess only one of these are origin. So hmm. But yeah, you basically take what you call it. Oh, hi, a cool guy. Okay, but I think since n is 50, you could literally just brute force it. So you take the max of 3 things, and maybe depending on how you excuse me, depending on how you structure your code, maybe you have to make sure that uh, 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 you have the right sign because sometimes depending on what formula you use, you get negative area, which means something because on the left hand is or right when whether you put the points counterclockwise or clockwise. So yeah. Let me just get to it then. Size. Mm, and they're all vector ends, so that's kind of maybe a little odd, but I would also just comment while I'm typing is that you may notice that I'm doing ABC, which may be like a little bit of a weird variable names, which maybe is fair, but they actually correspond to mathematical concepts. I mean, like in a lot of formulas that you see, they'll refer to them as ABC for areas of triangles. So I think that's a fair use of it. But yeah, I think it's just uh, yeah. I think if I was doing this cleanly, I would maybe convert this to using a point. But for now, I'm just going to use the minus. I think so. It's just and the way I would remember this is that it corresponds to like a cross product or something, which maybe is maybe is not necessarily the best way to remember it. Actually, I got them backwards. Maybe. But nope, kind of backwards again. Man, I always forget the signs on this one. Oh, I said something about like the absolute value, and I haven't done it, so this might actually be wrong. Uh, oh no. Did I do absolute value first? No, I think I ran the test without the absolute value. So let's just double check it then. Okay, yeah. Is there any weird test cases that to test? I can do at least 3 points. Yeah, let's just yellow it. I mean, if I have a typo somewhere, I have a typo somewhere. Okay, cool. What to say about this? I think I don't know. I mean, I guess the trivia on how to calculate an area of a triangle is just as trivial as a lot of other things. I don't know. I mean, I think my distinction as an interviewer is that like, you know, if you're quote unquote memorizing breadth first search or depth first search or binary search and stuff like this, these are just tools to allow you to, you know, like way to think about solving a problem versus just like literally a formula that you can Google online. And this, and I, if I was forced to ask this problem in an interview, I actually generally let people just Google anything they want. I mean, I think, and if I have a problem that is Googleable, then it's probably not a good problem anyway. I mean, the more interesting part is kind of noting that, yeah, I mean, it is a brute force problem, so I don't know, but because you have n, you have n is equal to 50, so n cubed once in way enough time. I forget when. Yeah, I mean, I didn't try too hard to optimize it, so I guess it's a little slow relatively, uh, but yeah, I mean, the hardest part of this problem is just knowing the formula of a triangle, which is kind of not something I would consider as a fair or even like uh, uh, like as an interviewer, what does that tell me about an engineer, whether they know the area of a triangle or not? Uh, I don't know. Maybe there's some like crazy meta game about like, hey, maybe you should know to ask if you can Google or something like that. But I don't know. I mean, it's a fun problem and it's a good setup problem maybe, like for largest triangle area two or something like that. I don't know. But I think by itself, this is a really weird one-off problem. And if someone doesn't know the area of a triangle, or I mean, people know how to get the area of a triangle generally, like base times height over two, but not necessarily from like um, from three Cartesian coordinates, right? So, yeah, okay. Yeah, in that case, that's why not whatever about it. Yeah, I mean, you definitely probably could do better. To be honest, I didn't really think that much about how to optimize this because when I see that n is 50, I just, you know, like that's all I can do. That's all I need. There are probably ways you can like, okay, given 2 points, like, what's the like? There's a way to maybe either binary search or like at least some kind of divide and conquer to kind of figure out how to like get the farthest point from those 2 points, and then I don't know, something like that that allow you to save some time. But I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit. But I think for now, as this farm stands, it's pretty okay.